To help you prepare for a pitch with a client, we added a new feature that will help you visually to present your idea. You can now record the effects or the shows that you've created in our software. The feature is available since the last version or the last update of the software, and the version is 3.3.4. You can find it in the video description or in the upper right corner. In order to create a visualization, you first have to get rid of the demo watermark. You can do that by connecting to one of our controllers, or you can buy a ArtNet license. Even single license will allow you to create visualizations, so again, check the link in the description. We are using a background image on which we will put the lines that represents your strips. If a client is providing the picture, always ask them for a night photo of the site, so it will have better contrast and the lines will be visible. Another cool feature that we just added is a grid. You can turn it on and off with this button up here, and if you will zoom in a bit, you will see the little dots. This represents your grid on top of which you can lie down your lines. In order for the grid to be more visible, you have to change it or adjust it, because right now it's too tightened up. If we put let's say 100, then you will be able to see the dots. Put in a digital strip, and if you will start to draw the strips, you can see that the end of the segments are now sticking to the points, so you can be sure that your lines will be straight. This is a great feature if, as mentioned before, you are putting down straight lines. You can always play a bit with the grid. However, this is not that handy if you get too many corners or if the project is too complicated. As said, you can always turn it off and on. Now all you have to do, you have to divide your picture or your installation into segments and draw the lines. Each segment should have one digital strip. If you are not happy with the position of the points of the strips, you can always click the black cursor and move them accordingly to your plan, or until you are satisfied with the result. As you can see, this is our first digital strip and first segment. And you can add an effect so that you can see how does the strip look like. Click in the rectangle and choose a color from the color tab. These little dots each represent a single diode in your preview. To smoothen the line a bit, you can tweak again in mapping section with two settings, which are glow size and strip preview density. You can use a mouse wheel to change it, and if you will look at the preview window, you can see that the line is now much smoother. Also, you can play with the brightness of the strip, which we can set to, let's say, 50%. Still, the strip in the preview window is perfectly visible. Now you can add some animation from a bank, which comes preloaded with every copy of the software. And you can see that it's already playing on the first segment that we mapped. All you have to do now is to repeat the process. This is our second segment. Again, more complicated the picture or the installation, more time you will spend on the mapping process itself, but with our software it's very easy and very intuitive. Don't forget to match the brightness, the glow, size, and also a strip preview density to all the strips or all the segments that you have put down. Now add a new strip, and in this you will mark all strips that you have put down, and you will put a single effect on them. In order to render a video or to create a video with your effects, go to Tools, click on Scene, which will render a single effect. First, a pop-up will appear. First, you have to put down the name of the video file and also where do you want to save it. Another pop-up will appear where you will put down the dimensions of the window or of the video, and also how many times it should repeat. I mean, the animation, how many times it should repeat. This will affect the length of the video, and also it will affect the process of rendering. And all you have to do then is to check out the video and enjoy. Good job, well done.